My husband can't stop eating my first ever made beef pasties or empanadas. He really loves it. To make this recipe, let's start by making the pastry. Sift 2 cups of plain flour, 1 teaspoon of paprika and a pinch of salt. Add 100 grams of softened butter. Rub the butter into the flour until the mixture resembles breadcrumbs. Gradually pour in enough cold water to make a fairly stiff dough. Then knead lightly. This is my first time making empanadas or pasties, so this dough is just enough for a small batch. Wrap the dough with cling wrap and chill in the refrigerator while preparing the filling. Pour in about 2 tablespoons of oil in a heated pan. Chuck in 1 large chopped onion and 2 to 3 cloves of chopped garlic. Sprinkle a teaspoon of paprika, 2 teaspoons of tomato powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of ground cumin. Pour in 1/4 cup of beef stock. Add a teaspoon of plain flour. Chuck in about 500 grams of minced beef. Add salt to taste, and a dash of black pepper. Add about a cup of mixed vegetables and a teaspoon of dried chili flakes, optional. Cover and cook for 10 minutes. 10 minutes later, correct the seasoning with salt and a dash of pepper. Mix well, and it's done. Set this aside to cool. Unwrap the chilled dough and divide into 10 pieces, or any preferred numbers of empanadas that you desire. Roll each piece out to form a circle about 5 to 7 inches in diameter. I prefer to flatten out the dough using my hand, but you can always use a rolling pin. Place about 2 to 3 tablespoons of meat filling in the center of each circle. Then add few pieces of chopped green olives, few pieces of sultanas, and few pieces of chopped hard-boiled egg. Fold the pastry over the filling. Press to seal the edges. Then fold the edges back to make a firm hem. I'm not an expert of making this thing, but I'm trying to do my best. You can also use a fork to make sure the edges are sealed. Arrange the pasties on aligned baking trays. They are not that pretty, but it will be still tasty. Bake the pasties in a preheated oven at 200 degrees Celsius for 20 to 25 minutes until pastry is crisp and golden. Serve warm and enjoy.
Gee, it smells good. Gee, it's nice, hun.